Oh yeah! No, that's Macho Man.
Snap it to a Slim Jim.
So the way I could do is pull you in. So at the same time, which relates to your background, our partner high schools, community colleges saw increases in program participation, participant test results, graduation rates, and college acceptance rates.
That's fine.
And that was because we got those students to be more aware of the jobs that were out there, more in tune with careers that they wanted to pursue, more engaged in the overall process, right?
Right, and actually what it was is, yes, in the four processes, really answering
Yes.
four,
Actually, though, what it was,
Yes.
something totally
answering
different.
four questions. Four questions.
Now this.
So at the time, though, when we were working on that, it cost money. I think that's one of the key challenges in any kind of workforce development strategy, is that it took a lot of money to build this concept out. What we have gotten together over the last several years here and honed down is develop a solution into these four strategies that are the four parts of the recipe that don't cost. Four ingredients, sorry, yes. So the four ingredients, so you can achieve those kinds of results, or relevant to where you are, whether you're a teacher or not, in your program. So your programs to have success in engaging students and graduates, whether you are admissions officer at a college, a corporate recruiter, an educator, you need to answer basically four questions. Four key questions. So what are those four questions?
Yeah, what are those four questions?
Right.
Are your programs career focused? Are you?
No.
No.
Dude,
What are my four questions?
this is you.
Oh, that
This is your recipe.
Go ahead and log in real quick.
I have to go. I have to go in that order. Okay.
Yes.
I haven't seen that slide, so I like that.
Yeah, well, so these are the questions. Remember, when will I ever use this?
Right. I should know that they were in that order.
How can I do what I love? Is there a place for me? How can I get there? All the way, at first, we don't have to tell them what those four questions are. We can kind of start with it.
So are we going to start with the four pillars or the
Yeah, I got
questions?
I think the four questions, answering the four questions are
One moment, sorry.
Yes, the way they script it is you kind of set it up. So that's just set up effectively.
Right.
And then we're going to lead into that. And you could say, now before we get to that point, we're going to get on the same page. So this presentation, we had a few things about education to carry you into the future, the investment we currently have, how everyone blames the teachers. So we shouldn't blame. So you're a teacher, you're an educator, you were doing this, right? You were on the front line of it. I was on the back end of it.
Right. Yeah. So on my side, this is where I feel like my natural inclination is to say, on my end, what I heard day in and day out was
Yes.
the sense of disconnect and the sense of not understanding when this. And that leads right into that first.
Yes.
That first
No,
question.
yeah, perfect. Right.
Okay.
So,
When everything we taught in my class, I taught math for 12 years. Everything I taught was, when am I going to use this? I had no answer. Not because there weren't, not because there's, not because there ain't no connections to be made. This is going to devolve so fast.
That's I like that you have something. Like, that's a good
we'll have a little
thing.
outline.
Yeah, a little outline is very helpful. And I might even, if you could give me that little outline, so while I'm here, if we start to get into some accents, that after about 6 minutes of accents, first 4 minutes are great in school, but then I'm like, no.
We're going to call it out.
You see like a cue card.
So
like,
Patrick is not on screen. He's telling us we are not allowed to talk in an accent. So for the remainder of this webinar,
yeah.
I just want to draw a funny
John, boys,
hat
we
on
just go-
someone's face, and I can't do that. I have both of you right now. I have the mic hooked up through here. I have the video hooked up through here. I'm going to make, so I can present Glenn to anyone at any given point. It's like, hello. I can switch over to Daniel. Daniel, if you want to pull up your slides.
I need a better picture of your face. I couldn't cut it out.
Daniel, can you do screen share for a moment on that?
For sure.
Go to hell.
Oh, it's screen share.
Some punk is telling us that we can't talk about the Great Chicago Fire. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a little gritty. It's not horrible. Okay, the do what you love is the only gritty part. Everything else is good.
Yeah, I can.
Just bold that out. Diversity. Partnership.
Oh, it's behind there.
Regardless, I feel a lot better about this now. Really, it's just you two chit-chatting. When I see a question pop up, I might interject and be like, guys, we have a question from the audience, if it's one of high importance. Otherwise, we'll push it back to the Q&A.
Right.
And I'll be trying to field a lot of those questions during. I'm wanting some candy.
We need to give Patrick a nickname. He's our producer. We got a producer over there, Slick.
Slick Willie.
Slick's got a question.
I would give me a name that is like Buzz Killington or something along those lines.
Buzz Killington. Crash test dummy.
Hair Fun Killer or something along.
Joe. I think his name is Joe, right?
Race Car Jones over here.
Bubba.
But yeah, I can then handle the Interlight or the overlay. If you could send me that STEM Jobs logo, the next one, or STEM Labs, Daniel, we'll sit down Monday or Tuesday and just go over this stuff to make sure you feel good about just pulling everything up at the right time. And then the day of, we will probably send out an email saying from a certain time period we're going to be in here and block this off. People can come in, just we'll put a sign up outside, close these doors and that. And the morning of, if you're going to be here that morning, we'll probably come in here and do a dry run before everything. Does that sound good to you guys?
Yeah, unless I get stuck on my way back from El Paso, I'll be here. So.
And then I will mime as Glenn Zolman for the day.
That email you put El Paso like 15 times in there. Actually, 5 I counted.
What email is that?
That's all email. I'll be in El Paso. When I'm in El Paso, I'm going to El Paso.
Okay.
El Paso.
All right, good. That's what I really want.
Question mark at the end now?
I don't know.
I feel good about
Just
this.
saying El Paso. Does he like to say El Paso?
I guess so.
And I'll make sure Anthony or Tony, I'm sorry, is free that morning so he can come in and we can
Do
get all the
lighting
lighting
and stuff.
situations.
We'll talk.
I
I will write the rest of, well, put some bullet point script. I want to go through what their process. I like the way that they did that. And then I'll share that, and then you can.
Okay.
feel good about it. Now I'm in control of camera situation and
4-part recipe. You can learn it today.
Good, man, because that's what I came here to learn.
Change your
Now, what can I
freaking life.
listen? What I need to know is how to get more freaking people into my organization. What can I do today to
That
make
is
that happen?
Precisely.
Good.
I mean, if you're interested in one of 3 things,
I just want to know what I can use today. I mean, really, because I got this HR side of things that I really need to like give them a kick in the butt.
You need to answer 4 questions.
Okay, what are they?
4 questions. For the students, right?
All right.
When will I ever use this? Number 1.
God
So
helps
all
us
of your
understand.
programs are framed by this, and then we're going to actually walk you through the full program, get very detailed in it. Today we're just introducing it to you. Take home, go back to your classroom, to your office, to your place of employment, to your college. Look at the program that you have.
What my program sucks, by the way. I thought I was going to learn more about this.
And your program, in any one of the beauty is these 4 recipe secrets, right? Work for colleges, employers, and high schools. Work for
You know
all
what you should do? You should actually get like the PDF white paper to download and craft it as like a recipe.
Yeah,
yeah, that's a really
Like
good
it.
idea.
way to go.
That could be the.
I just decided
That'll
something.
call to action at the end. Be like, hey, download the recipe book.
Those are the
Yeah.
ingredients.
Is that Glenn?
That's Glenn, baby. It's the only picture I can find of us there.
That's good.
That's cool.
I have no neck though. I'm like,
You're
You a little bit. It was like
cross
2
between a
seconds
Pavs and a.
That was without Photoshop. So.
Yeah, but then like, so if you're playing off of the recipe thing,
Yes.
then your PDF could be built around the recipe, perhaps.
4 ingredients are.
The 4 ingredients are boom, 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 boom.
Student opportunity, career focused, diversity, partnerships. Those are
But how do I use those things?
The way that you use those is by answering questions first.
What are those questions?
And so
Those are all part of the recipe and
Yeah, yeah.
ingredients, the PDF?
Right.
career focus should be last.
Okay. Love it.
Career focus is how do I do what I love?
And then I'm sure you guys got the whole flow, like
Yeah, when
second
will I
one, now
ever
you're
use this?
actually,
Well, see, yes, the flow I had was, when will I ever use this? How can I do what I love? Is there a place for me in that? And then how can I get there?
So partnership is last.
So partnership is
I don't have
last.
partnership last
I
and
do.
before.
I did, yeah.
I think
So I
that
fixed it.
to make sure we're on the same page, so the second hangout, we're going to talk about like how these tactics and more have actually helped real world examples, maybe using a BP and then
that's what we're
EKU.
going to tease about.
We'll tease about this
Right,
next
and then the
time.
second one, you're going to do that. And then at the end of that one, and how they did that was with this fucking box.
So the thinking about flipping this to have career second is,
We got to do our
it
like.
starts with how will I ever use this, which means bringing the real world into the classroom. And that making the career a piece of what you're actually teaching, the way you're developing the lesson plans around actual job activities. So your curriculum is shaped, your classroom is shaped with the concept of career
Okay, that makes sense. I can do
activities
that.
in mind. And then, so if I like
Can I
that
see
thing,
myself in
yes,
that?
can I see myself there doing that?
Right.
And then,
And then
so
how do I
how in the
get
world do I get there? And that's what the problem is.
In all your free time in El Paso, you throw the chef outfit on to really just get in character.
Yeah.
Start looking it up. I could be your STEM illustrator.
El Paso it up.
And I can pull the stuff up.
El Paso it up?
El Paso.
El Lasso?
El Paso.
I'm an El Paso on what
El
we're
Paso?
talking about.
El Paso.